And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hispanic Chamber Connection radio show. I'm Dr. Carlos Sanchez, your host. And today we have a great show for you, but this program features members of the Texas Gulf Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, people who are out there doing business, moving things, and making all kinds of things happen. About 600 members strong. We're very proud of our numbers right now. And like I said, the program itself is all about our members and attaining the highest level of visibility for them. You know, one of the things that a lot of folks need and they forget about when they start a business is to let people know they exist. To me, it's pretty amazing that some folks will say, well, I put one post on Facebook a week and, you know, my church knows I have a business, and they worry about their business growing and people getting to know them. You can't have enough visibility, and that's a real important point, that you really want to do everything you can to value publicity and to make sure people know that you're around. And that's one of our highest and most important features as an organization. Different chambers, I mean, there's about 50 different chambers of commerce throughout the greater Houston area. And every one of them has a different purpose and has a sort of a different goal and a different vision. For us, it's really a matter of our members having three major things. The first one, of course, like I just said, is visibility. We do everything we can to get our members in front of others so that our members are seen and chosen first for business. The second thing is education. We want our members to be as well educated and as well capable of doing business as they possibly can be. So we offer workshops and all kinds of seminars and different minutes of education throughout the month and throughout, of course, the year. And finally, business connections. So if our members are looking for ways to connect with other people, we help expedite that. We do over 20 events per month, and we're always looking for ways to help our members become visible, become educated, and become, of course, connected. So if you're interested, find out why we are the chamber of choice for small business here in the area, go to mytexaschamber.com, and find out more about us. My co-hostess today is the wonderful one and only Janice Moreno. Janice Moreno, thank you for being here.
I'm happy to be here.
All right, wake up, please. I know that you're on your little, what do you call that thing you have in your hands?
I'm trying to share everything, share the live. I'm trying to
but that
get connected.
Once you're connected, which it looks like you've already done,
Yes.
You can answer this question. Were you stuck in traffic on the way here? What happened? Did you get that training?
I'm going to repeat what I told you. I almost peed my pants. I thought I was going to be late.
Okay.
There was a train passing by.
Yeah, the pee the pants thing might be TMI, but that's actually pretty common.
Yeah.
You know, because we are broadcasting from the city of Conroe. We're downtown Conroe, and there is a train track right here, 500 yards away from us. So it's easy to get stuck if you're not careful. So Janice Moreno, thank you for being here with us today. You have outside of being a radio personality and demanding discounts at Starbucks, and I know that you do the same thing at Walmart whenever you visit. What other things do you do? What is your business?
I am a hairstylist in Old Town Spring. My business is called My Favorite Stylist.
Okay, all right. So you're your favorite stylist. You're your own favorite stylist.
Absolutely, my number one choice.
All right. We want to be sure that we remind our listeners that this program is brought to you by the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency. Lupe Martinez is a big supporter of our chamber. You have some information on Lupe?
Absolutely. She is the one you need to know in Conroe.
All right. So you have some funny tagline. Here's the thing, guys. If you have insurance, if that insurance is about to expire, or even if it's not about to expire, if you want to support this organization, you support sponsors. That's the whole point. This is why people sponsor radio shows like ours, because they do it in hopes that people like you who are listening will actually say, wow, you know, that person has that radio show on the air. I should support that business. And right now, of course, our title sponsor, the main sponsor, is the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency. You can find out more information about Lupe at lupemartinez.com. If your insurance is about to expire, whether it be homeowners or car insurance or renter's insurance, give Lupe Martinez a call. She can make you a deal. She's doing it for a lot of our members, and we hope that you will give her your business as well. So thank you, Lupe Martinez, for being our sponsor. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about energy today. And, well, not that kind of energy, about the energy that sustains your home and the energy, the electricity and how from you. That's going to scare me. Does that make sense to you? Procedures are no good. All right, so get away from procedures. I know that you guys are agreeing with this, especially if you're listening to us interact with us. You can actually send me a text right now, or you can go on our Facebook Live page and have some questions. It looks like Janice has one, because I have my other last thing to share with you about your texting. Go
Oh
ahead,
no,
Janice.
I don't have one. I was just saying,
So Janice
hey,
doesn't
I'm
have anything.
watching it.
She's raising her hand, saying she's watching.
I'm waving at everybody who's watching.
Because the fun part is that she's actually listening to what I'm saying. That's
Yes.
kind of the story of my life. So, so the third thing is, guys, when we said is be relevant. I want to know about you, the person. Why would I even buy from you? If we have 50 realtors in our Chamber of Commerce and you want to be the one outstanding, showing me an empty house is not going to make me want to buy from you. I need to know more. Who are you? What kind of person are you? What are your values a little bit? I don't need to know the in-depth version of you. Give it to me in 30 seconds, but give me something about you. When I can feel you, I will buy from you, because hopefully I will trust you if you do it enough times. The problem is you guys get all complicated with stuff, or you just buy your content, which is crazy. It doesn't work. So look at your results. Start looking at that whenever you're posting. I'm glad you're posting, but make sure you measure. Is this even happening? Is something even happening as a result of me doing this? It could be because you're not posting enough. So the final thing I'll end with is just our chamber challenge. I think I've said it already to a few people, and they've all fainted. So here's the chamber challenge for those of you listening. If you want to be a part of our chamber challenge, here it goes. We're asking you to post 25 times on social media every day for 5 days. That's nothing. That's nothing. You can do it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you can put something on Twitter, right? So that's 4. It's an average of 6 times a day on each one. That's nothing. Just be relevant. Do what I just asked, and you will be more effective. So that's the Chamber Challenge. We're gonna release the results. Well, that's a good way of putting it, especially in this climate. We're going to release the results at our Chamber Gala. When is the Chamber Gala, Janice?
November 16th
And
in Shenandoah. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be food. There's going to be dancing.
Okay. So,
From 6 to 11.
Yes. Okay. There'll be more dancing than there was last year by 1 hour. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff that we're going to have that we didn't have last year. And so we're excited about it. If you haven't purchased your tickets yet, the prices are going to go up tomorrow. Today's October 1st, so tomorrow that's it. I just haven't been able to give them to Tom yet. So when the prices go up, guys, well, that means you pay more. But you're eventually going to go anyway, because we're not going to let you go until you buy the tickets. So buying your tickets, just go to mytexaschamber.com //store. mytexaschamber.com. You can buy your tickets. So we're talking here about things happening in the Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to go on break here real soon. When we come back, we're going to talk to George Herrera. George Herrera is an expert, represents Ambit Energy. And George, before we go on any kind of pause or anything, tell us, why is it so important to listen to Ambit Energy versus me, who wants to be conservative of the whales and of the manatees? I have my own, it's called Green Mountain. That's my company. So what does Ambit Energy have that's a competitive advantage that's over anybody? What would you say it is?
Well, you are either going to be a payer of electricity, or you can be making money when somebody else pays their electricity.
Okay.
That's one option that Ambit can offer to you.
Yeah, I don't want to make money. Tell me how to save money. Is that, are you going to help me save money?
We have very competitive rates.
When we come back, we're going to talk more to George Herrera about saving money, ladies and gentlemen. Janice, do you have anything else to say before we go on break?
No.
She doesn't have anything else to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Did you know that there are over 153 million orphans in the world today? The sad reality is 99% of those kids will likely never be adopted. Core Love is an organization right here in Conroe that takes care of orphan children in Haiti, Honduras, and India. We bring the love of Jesus by providing their 6 basic needs of clean water, proper food, healthcare, education, job skills, and a loving home. Visit corelove.org. That's CORELUV.org. Will you help defend the orphan?
Hey y'all, it's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online, irlonestar.com.
We are back. I'm Dr. Carlos Sanchez. This is the Hispanic Chamber Connection radio show, a program that features members of the Texas Gulf Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. That is our whole point. It's your visibility. It's helping our members become known, become organized, and become successful. This show, of course, is sponsored by the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency. So thank you, Lupe Martinez, for your sponsorship and your favor. If you have insurance, and I know you do, and it's about to run out or not, have Lupe Martinez and her staff take a look at it. They can save you money. Lupe Martinez is also located right here in the city of Conroe, a couple of streets down, and in the city of, in the Woodlands as well, so in Spring. So visit lupemartinez.com for more information. Thanks again, Lupe Martinez, for that wonderful sponsorship. We want to make sure that everybody remembers that if you want to save money on your electricity, if you want to, especially after the summer, you know how much you paid. You can please take a listen to what we have to say today. Visit us on our Facebook page. There you can find previous programs, and you can also find this show. Right now, I'm accompanied also by my hostess, my co-hostess. This is Janice Moreno. Janice, would you say hello again to the audience, please?
Hello. She said hello.
Okay, so that's how Janice right now introduces herself. In about 6 months, you'll see a big difference.
Yes.
The bottom line, so Janice Moreno, we know that you have your hairstylist place down the street.
Yes. No, not down the street from here.
All right, so where is it?
It's in Old Town Spring, right by the Valero. Very accessible.
Okay, so what kind of specials do you have right now, Janice? Any specials?
I am doing
All right,
10% off of new clients.
And she's totally making it up, so I'm
No,
sure she can
absolutely.
get you a better discount once
got you.
once you give her a call or visit her website. How do people get a hold of you, Janice?
They can call or text me at 719-205-4734 or
You have
Facebook.
to slow that down, way down. Say it one more time, come on.
719-205-4734.
All right, let's talk to George. George Herrera again, thank you for being on the program. We really appreciate your time. I know you came from very far away. What was your drive like on the way here? Where'd you come from?
Well, it was fine. I came from Katy, and I thought I was going to be late, but it was fun.
It was the train,
great that we
wasn't it?
made it on time. It was great that a train caused a little bit of a delay. Yeah.
Did the train delay you? You were delayed on the train by the train?
No, I was getting a little bit lost, but I straightened it up. Yeah.
You gotta find a way around
okay,
the train.
so you were a little bit lost, not entirely.
Not entirely.
I think, I'm not sure if you got here before I did, but I do know that all of a sudden I looked up and you were right next to me in the parking lot. So you got here.
Like a ninja.
I followed Google, and it put me right in front of the door.
Yeah, okay. So Google did a good job. All right, so getting here took you about an hour. Yes?
Yeah, about an hour.
Oh, that's
yes.
what it takes from Katy. You know.
Yes.
Okay. So we want to be sure that we can answer our listeners' questions and of course, give you the exposure that you deserve, George. I know you came from very far away. Tell us, please, what is Ambit Energy? People that don't know what this thing is, what is it?
Well, Ambit Energy is a company that was founded 13 years ago on great principles. They have right in their walls that integrity should not be trumped for growth. So in the company, we try to do what is best for the customer.
Okay. So among the most important things, the highest values for Ambit Energy is that integrity will not be ever replaced to try to become bigger or stronger as a company, right?
Yes.
Where was it founded, or when, or?
Well, it was founded in 2006 when Jared Thompson, which is the son and grandson of the fellows that created the 7-Eleven the biggest franchise in the world, this fellow decided that he wanted to found an electricity company.
Well, that's cool. I decided I want to just do an electricity company. Now, is 7-Eleven the biggest franchise in the world? That McDonald's is not?
No,
7-Eleven?
actually, 7-Eleven has more locations than McDonald's and Starbucks combined.
Pretty interesting considering there's none in Houston.
No, there's not.
Yeah. Oh,
They're the little ones.
the little baby 7-Elevens.
Yeah.
They're like 6 and 5s or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. So Ambit Energy really focuses on electricity then. That is their
Yes,
main
yes,
service.
electricity.
Okay. So,
Well,
go ahead.
in other states, because it all depends on the regulation, in other states, we also offer natural gas and solar.
All right, but stay here in Texas because here, people
We're
listening.
staying in Texas.
People listening to us right now are probably listening to us because we told them to, we asked them to, and they're here in Texas. So the bottom line is that you can help them with their electric bill. That's the thing. Yes.
That's the thing.
Okay. So for example, this summer we had incredible heat. It's still hot outside. Okay. So comparatively, George, is it easy, or are the rates different? Like in a big way, is it easy to see how you guys can save us money?
Okay, we have a different concept. We are competitive, but let's look at things.
Okay.
Have we paid for electricity for a long time? Yes. Are we going to be paying for electricity for a long time?
Maybe. Probably.
Yes.
Probably. But we are people that we like to recommend.
Okay.
So, have you recommended a good book, Dr. Carlos?
All the time.
Okay. What about a restaurant?
I know where you're headed with this.
Okay.
Okay. Just
So that's what we have.
What
We
is
have
that?
a recommendation process that allows you to eliminate that bill. That's better than a lower rate. Is no rate.
so if I get you more people, I can do
More money.
I can do my electricity free. Is that what you're saying, kind of?
Yes, sir. You can, as you are a customer of Ambit, you have the right to recommend to 15 friends or acquaintances, and when you got those 15, the company takes the average of what those 15 spend and credits that to your invoice. That actually eliminates your cost of electricity.
So okay. So the question though is for those that don't have friends. I don't have friends. I hate people, right? So why would I want to be a part of Ambit if I'm not going to introduce it to anybody? I'm just going to. Will I save money in essence?
We have very competitive rates. Yes.
Okay. So the answer is
Yes.
you need to see first because it's not a yes. It's not a definite yes. It's more we have competitive rates. That means it depends.
Okay, if you are looking for me to say that we are the cheapest, we are not.
Okay.
Because actually prices vary. So the electricity market is a volatile thing.
Sure.
So you will never be the cheapest because when you set up a cheap price, the market can change and somebody else will show a cheaper rate.
Right. Okay. All
But
right.
we are very competitive.
Got it.
Fair
But it's best for people like Janice who knows a lot of folks and who wants to save money on her electric bill. Yes, Janice, what do you think?
I wouldn't say I know a lot of people, but yes, I would think so.
You cut hair. How do you not know a lot of people? That's amazing. But okay. Well,
I just remember the back of their heads.
that's important, guys. Please remember that your hairdresser doesn't really know who you are. All they know is the back of your head, and of course that you show up every 2 months or whatever frequency, right? I don't know. It's just that every hairdresser I've ever had has always been a friend for a little bit,
Absolutely, absolutely.
And-
You
and-
remember the conversations.
But sometimes I don't like to talk to them because then they mess up your hair and they don't know. Has that ever happened to you, Janice?
No, absolutely. But at the end of every appointment, I make sure and let them know, are you happy? You have to tell me. I can't fix it if you don't tell me.
You're gonna be happy because it's all styled. It's wet, and you gave me all kinds of stuff, so now it looks beautiful. But I go home and I wash it and forget about it.
That was the secret.
That's why I cut it off. Well, the thing is this: as long as you're my friend, you'll fix it.
Absolutely.
Hope, and you'll fix anyone's hair, so that's good. Okay, so that's Janice Moreno, guys. Thank you again for all that good information about hairdressing, Janice. Okay, so we've got an important service here. If you are looking to not only save money on your electric bill, but also maybe at one point or another not have to worry about your electric bill, that is something that George Herrera with Ambit Energy can help you with. We just had a member, George, call or through social media say to us, I need to find a good electric provider. Are you a good electric provider? And what way do you guys provide electricity that's different than other companies that are out there?
Okay, one way that we can differentiate
Yeah.
is that we have one extra level of service. Because most companies have a customer service department.
Yes.
So when people need to get help, they have to call that customer service department. Sometimes, depending on the demand, it might be very difficult to get access to that customer service department.
Right.
But since we have one extra level of service, they can contact me and I can help them.
Okay, so that obvious question is, what is the extra level of service you're talking about? Talking to you directly?
Yes, one-on-one.
Yes.
That's what I understand.
Yes, she understands
There
it
you go,
perfectly.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she's not the audience, I am, and I don't understand. So,
Well, if you have an issue
yes,
and you contact me, I might be able to give you advice on how to solve that issue, or I will take on the job of contacting the company and having the issue fixed for you.
okay. So basically that means that you become sort of my broker, so the guy that I go to if I have any kind of, but you know, if I messed up a breaker or something at home, you don't fix that.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Done that, I can recommend you a good friend of mine that can help you fix your breaker and keep you on the go.
Okay, so you can recommend a good
Electrician.
electrician. Okay. All right, so you're listening to George Herrera. George Herrera is with Ambit Energy. Ambit Energy is a company that can help you save money on not only help you save money on your electric bill, but also help you at one point or another not even have to pay an electric bill. They can do that through what they call relationship marketing. Basically, it's you recommending Ambit Energy to friends. After how many friends do I begin to not have to pay, George? How many people have to sign up first before I can?
15.
15. So if you have 15, you have 15 people just in your family, Janice, don't you? I mean, you can do that easy.
And they're probably all listening.
And they're
Thanks,
all-
guys.
All right, guys, thank you for listening to Janice. Janice is here on the air, and she's trying to say something. She'll say it in a minute. Because when we come back, we're going to talk more to George Herrera. But if you want to call George by any means, by any chance, if you want to call him, I'm sorry, is 832-819-1116. Is that correct, George?
That's correct.
832-819-1116. I'm Dr. Carlos Sanchez. Hispanic Chamber Connection radio show brought to you by the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Does volunteering at a nonprofit horse sanctuary sound wonderful? Or are you a veteran or a veteran spouse and think trying a peer group session through a local Horses and Heroes equine program might be worth trying? Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary, located in Grand Central Park by appointment only, is home to a growing number of rescued and donated horses. Visit our website at henryshomehorsesanctuary.org or check out our Facebook at Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary for more information.
Hispanic Chamber Connections with Dr. Carlos Sanchez, President of the Woodlands-Conroe Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, featuring event announcements, member highlights, and more. Tuesdays at 1 p.m., broadcasting from the heart of Conroe, Texas on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question, comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station on irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Carlos Sanchez, and the Hispanic Chamber Connection radio show, a program that features members of the Texas Gulf Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, otherwise known as the Woodlands-Conroe Hispanic Chamber or the Galleria Hispanic Chamber or the Katy Hispanic Chamber, or basically we just are the chamber of choice. And the reason is because we focus on three major items for you and for any business owner, and that's your visibility, it's your education, and of course your business connections. And that's what differentiates us from other chambers of commerce who tend to be more focused on community building, or they're also focused on you voting. They'll even take you to the voting area to make sure you vote. They'll rent a bus and feed you and the whole thing. Or there's other chambers of commerce that are worried about the environment and saving the manatees and the whales and stuff. And we don't do any of those things. We basically focus and worry about your business. So that really matters to us, and that's the kind of focus we have as an organization. We are brought to you by the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency. Lupe Martinez
is the one you need to know in Conroe.
Okay, so basically go to lupemartinez.com. That still doesn't really fit, but Janice just, I think, invented that, and she's really proud of it.
I really am.
So we're going to go ahead and let her play with it for a while until she gets tired of it, and then we'll figure something out. So call Lupe Martinez if you have any kind of insurance questions, because she can help you, and she can find ways to lower your rates. She's also located here in the grand city of Conroe, and also the city of the Woodlands, or in Spring. And so thank you again, Lupe Martinez, for your kind sponsorship. Because without sponsors, we don't pay the bills, and we don't pay the bills, we're not on the air. So speaking of paying the bills, we're talking about a man who can help you eliminate your electric bill. So the thing is, George, how did you get into this, helping people eliminate the electric bill thing? What's your background with this?
Well, I like the concept of network marketing.
Okay.
I have been in that type of industry several times, and with not much luck.
Right.
And then one time somebody presented to me that if I wanted to get involved in electricity and energy. And I realized that it was a good concept because I didn't have to buy inventory, and I didn't have to be selling that inventory.
Right.
And it's something that everybody habitually uses, unconsciously use it. They are used to pay it on time, and they practically cannot live without it. So it's a good model of business to be in. That's why I said, let me try this.
Okay, so you tried it because it's a good business model? Is that kind of what I heard?
Yes, because when you want to start a business, you better select a business that it has some quality, so you might be able to succeed.
So what is your background, George? Before you did this, because you didn't start this 20 years ago.
No, I did not start.
So what's your background? What is your...
I've been a business person most of my life. I had a tool truck business in Florida for 7 years.
Tool truck?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There are a few brands that sell tools directly to the customer. They go to the repair shops, they go to the factories, and they visit those places and they offer the tools there. Very high quality tools, very expensive tools.
Okay, so you grew up, you did a lot of work in Miami or in Florida?
In Florida, yes.
So how long have you been here in Texas then?
5 years.
Okay, and that's how long you've been working with Ambit?
About 4.
Okay. And have you seen the growth Ambit is going through? Are people actually gravitating toward it? Is it happening? Is something happening?
It is. It's Ambit provides great help for people that want to help themselves make extra money. So that's good. And it is a company that it was founded on great principles. So because of that, really, you are not wrong by taking a look at Ambit, by buying Ambit products.
Wow. Okay. So what kind of people do you work with best? I mean, who are your best customers? Who are the people that you are, if they're listening right now, how would they know they are the right person?
Well, the more they spend on electricity, the better I look at them.
Okay. So is that what you're saying? That if they have...
Big energy spenders.
Well, basically, small businesses are a great referral for me. And and families with big homes, but that doesn't mean that we don't help the fellow that lives in a one-bedroom or two-bedroom apartment.
Right.
We can help them too.
Okay. So could you give an example of somebody that you've worked with recently that has actually experienced that, what you're offering, George? Whether it's the business or it's saving money on the electric bill or eliminating the electric bill. Is there someone in your mind right now that you can tell us about as an example so that people listening can actually begin to really understand your offer?
Well, one thing that normally is good to do is to do business with people that do business with you.
Right. That's the
So,
principle.
for example, I have good friends of mine, like my insurance guy. I give him the business of insurance for the cars. He gave me his business for the electricity in his house.
Okay, give me an example of somebody who's actually benefited from your service, not your methodology. That's philosophy. That's good stuff. I want somebody listening to say, "Oh, I could do the same thing." So who is that person? Who's like, for example, Janice is there acting like she's listening, but she's really texting and goofing around with people on the camera. That's good. But how can she see herself as a possible user of your services? Give us an example of somebody that you've worked with so that she can actually say, yeah, maybe I can do that thing, and as opposed to her giving you business. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, well, first thing that I'll do is probably I come to her and I ask her if she uses electricity,
That's a bad question.
right?
That's like asking people, do you breathe?
Well,
So it's...
It is a dumb question, but
No, I
I
didn't
know
say
the
dumb. I said bad.
I know the answer, so I know she's gonna say yes.
Right.
So I'm gonna ask her, well, would you like to switch from being on the side of paying electricity to being somebody that makes money when you can help people save on their electricity? It's a great concept. Making money when you help people save money.
Okay, so you would that's how you would approach Janice. Okay, so bottom line is that if people want to get a hold of you, George, what do they need to do?
Well, I have, you already mentioned my number, it's
Many times. Mention it again and again. Go ahead.
Okay, 832-819-1116.
Slow it down one more time, please.
832-819-1116.
All right, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I got it, Dick. Don't worry. I pulled off the cord here and I was unplugged, so I couldn't hear what I was saying.
He was flailing his arms.
And the fun part about all this is that I figured it out, and all Janice did, who's supposed to be my co-host and support, is watch and laugh.
I was watching in my
So-
head. I was
Well,
like, you got it.
This is supposed to be fun, right? We're having fun.
So when people watch and laugh, it's not fun, especially if I'm the one talking. All right, so you're listening to the Hispanic Chamber Connection radio show, a program that features members of the Texas Gulf Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We're talking to George Herrera. George Herrera is with Ambit Energy, a company that helps you not only make money but also save money by eliminating your electric bill. All you need to do is talk to your family and friends and refer them to George, and at some point or another they will call you and say, done, you're free from now on. For how long am I free anyway, George? As long as what? I mean, if I do 15 people, if Janice signs up today and she gets all her family involved, and that's 15 people, she doesn't pay electric anymore. For how long?
Well, as long as she keeps the 15, it's month after month after month.
So it's
after
her
month.
problem to keep them, not yours.
Well, the thing is, this is available for people that want to do what I do, or available for people that just want to be customers.
Right.
So they can refer their friends, they get to 15, then they can eliminate the cost of electricity.
Okay.
But yes, it's a benefit they are getting, so they have to be a little bit involved on keeping those 15. I do help them.
Come on, guys. You better stay with them.
So you better make your brothers and sisters pay their electric bill or you're out.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Or get more than 15, is that correct?
Right,
George?
that's
So the
correct.
minimum is 15.
Right,
And that's when she'll stop paying electricity.
right.
Okay, all right. So somebody listening wants to not pay so much. I mean, there's families out there, man, with their kids they're killers in the summer because all they do is eat,
Watch TV.
It's spend electricity, sleep and poop. That's it. And eating is the biggest thing that they do all the time, all day. So anyway, you have kids, Janice, right?
I have one, yes.
And how old is she and what's her name?
She is 4. Her name is Aaliyah.
Okay, so I'm smiling because, Janice is usually very bubbly and very talkative, and when you ask her questions on the air, she has a real good response.
Yes.
Like, Janice, if somebody wants to get a hold of you so that they can cut their hair, what do they do?
They can call or text me at 719-205-4734. Or you can reach me on Facebook, my favorite stylist, Janice.
And she's right now all over, I think, Facebook Live. Is that correct, Janice?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we want to remember, because I'm also interacting with some people here who are talking to us about tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? Please make that announcement, Janice, if you would.
Tomorrow we are having our meeting in Shenandoah at 11:30 in Spring Creek Barbecue.
Spring Freak what?
Spring Creek Barbecue.
So Spring Creek Barbecue tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. We have a networking lunch. We've got about 25, 30, 35 people that show up, and all they do is network, and we have a good time and eat some good food. So if you're interested, please let us know, or not even let us know. Just show up tomorrow, 11:30, Spring Creek Barbecue. We look forward to seeing you there.
Be there.
All right, so I'm here with George Herrera. George, you've told us a few other things that I think are really important about how to get a hold of you and how to get involved with you. Give us your number one more time, George, if you would, please.
Okay, my number is 832-819-1116. But I also have a Facebook page.
There you go.
It's called Get Me Free Energy.
Get me free energy.
Get me or get
Perfect.
me?
Get Me Free Energy.
So at Get Me Free Energy. Yes?
Yes.
All right, all
It's
right.
my
So-
energy, and I need it now.
Well, George Herrera commands the energy. So you can 832-819-1116. Give George a call if you have any questions, or if you would like to switch over or figure out your electric bill. He has a special offer. He'll actually give you $100 in terms of a hotel benefit. Sorry, a hotel
Discount card.
discount card for $100 if you'll let him look at your electric bill. Go ahead, Janice. You're showing it to the camera, but tell us
Yes.
what it is you're showing people.
This is the Energy Travel Rewards, the $100 hotel discount.
All right.
In my hand, I hold your $100.
Okay, so if you want that, just give George a call. Yes?
Yes.
Is that the requirement? The requirement is you call George, he'll arrange a meeting, he'll look at your energy bill, you can actually text it to him or fax it to him or email it, and he'll make sure you get the card worth $100 for a hotel stay. 832-819-1116. So when we come back, we're going to talk more to George, but we're also going to talk to and listen to Janice tell us about announcements and special things coming up, especially for next week. So this is the Hispanic Chamber Connection radio show brought to you by the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency. Janice, anything else to add?
The one you need to know in Conroe.
All right, so we'll be right back. Please stay with us.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Did you know there are more than 790 abused and neglected children currently in foster care in Montgomery County? Will you help make a difference? I'm Allie Stevens with Casa Child Advocates of Montgomery County. We train and support volunteers to be the voice of children in the foster care system. Kids removed from their home because of abuse and neglect, and we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
For those of you who like your partners, your gumbo, and your music salty, well, we're here to help with the music. Julian Shea here, host of Lone Star Country Nights Thursday, your weekly dose of roots and Americana and all the music that makes this part of the country special. We stir in Western swing, honky-tonk, Zydeco, Texas blues, outlaw country, and put a pinch of red dirt, and then we smoke it over a slow fire. Then listen to the results Thursday nights on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
We're back. We are back. I'm Dr. Carlos Sanchez, the Hispanic Chamber Connection radio show, a program that features members of the Texas Gulf Coast Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and, of course, brought to you by the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency. So if you have any questions about your insurance, flooding especially, but all kinds of different insurances, talk to Lupe Martinez. Go to lupemartinez.com. She'll take care of you. She is right now in the process of turning over a lot of chamber members and their insurance, because one thing that we do in this organization is that if you support us, we will correspond. We'll look for ways to support you. And since Lupe Martinez is sponsoring our show, of course, we encourage all of our members to look at her as an option or someone who can actually help you save money in your insurance. I know some people who just got flooded, who just had issues with the flood. Was that last week? It was last week, right?
No.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, so it doesn't matter when it was. I was stuck in the flood. So that's why I quickly endeavored to forget. That was 2 weeks ago. And you don't know because this time around, people who never got flooded before got flooded this time. You know, and I remember during Harvey, I was very lucky because my house is in Spring, and 2 blocks away was underwater. But for us, we didn't get any water. We didn't get flooded at all during Harvey. This time, I don't live there anymore, but this time the whole place was flooded. So you just don't know. Bottom line is, if you don't have flood insurance, you could be making a pretty big mistake. So check in with the Lupe Martinez Insurance Agency, and she can help you out. Remember that our program is hosted by Tom Brody during the week, during the first few weeks of the month. I only do the first week of the month because it's the Hispanic Chamber Connection, and I'm the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce president, and I'm Hispanic, so I meet sort of the qualifications. Whether or not I know what I'm doing is a whole different point. So we're going to talk a little bit about some upcoming events. I want to be sure that everybody remembers tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? Just go ahead and tell us what's going on, Janice, if you would.
Okay. So Wednesday, October 2nd at 11:30.
Tomorrow?
Yes, that is tomorrow, Tuesday. Spring Peak Barbecue in Shenandoah. We're going to have our Spring Creek. I can't get it right. Spring Creek Barbecue in Shenandoah is our monthly meeting in the Woodlands. Thursday, October 3rd at 10 a.m., Miss Gloria Marquez will be on our Spanish channel.
Have you met Gloria before?
I have not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gloria's a longtime member of our Chamber of Commerce. She has an agency that does taxes. She's an enrolled agent. In other words, basically, she can represent you before the IRS. She does a lot of, she's huge in the Hispanic community. If you want to touch, that's one of the biggest benefits we have as an organization is that we can help you get involved in the Hispanic market. The problem is that most people don't know how, and they don't listen. Gloria's been around for a long time, and people don't know her. I'm not saying you, Janice, necessarily, but there's people that have been around in the chamber as long as she has, and they still haven't made it a point to know her. And if you don't know this, here it goes, guys. Our culture is almost 80% of it is auditory. It's person to person. It's talking. So advertising and things like that are not as successful as you being friends with someone who does what you're looking for. She will recommend you if you recommend her. That's just how our culture works. And it's amazing to me that people don't know who she is. Anyway, Gloria Marquez will be on our show on Thursday. Go ahead.
Our Spanish show at the channel 9:20 a.m. So
channel, station,
channel,
whatever.
station.
Yeah.
Tune in. Wednesday, October 9th, there at 5:30 is a ribbon cutting for Advanced Planning Alliance.
You know what they do?
Yes.
What do they do?
They plan for your untimely demise in the event. They want to make sure you're prepared.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be cremated and then shot out of a cannon into the ocean. Boom. That is my last desire.
I hope they're planning it.
They already know. I already have a couple planners planning it.
There you go.
So that's what they do. If you want to learn how to anticipate the grief of having to choose the right funeral home and plan this whole thing, they can help you with that.
Those tough decisions.
Ribbon
They're
cutting.
very, very nice people.
Ribbon cutting next week.
Yes, next week, October 9th. And also, let's not forget our 2019 Gala and Awards. That is November 16th. Make sure you get your tickets today. Mr. Tom Brody already put the website under the comments for this live. So go in, mychamber.com.
MyTexasChamber.com. She will learn our website,
close.
ladies and gentlemen, at some point.
mytexaschamber.com/store. Also, we want to welcome all of our new members that have signed up recently. And we would also like to thank Gloria Marquez and A+ Services and More, Burbuza.
They will be annoyed at that. You don't know who they are.
No, I have
Amazing.
not met them.
Keep going,
I'm
keep
still
going.
pretty fresh. Bubaruza Productions and Quality of Life Chiropractics for renewing their membership.
So that's big for us. It's big that our members actually find value and say, yes, I will renew. And so real quick, I already told you about Gloria Marquez.
Yes.
Bubarusa Productions are videographers, and these are artists that are in the Willis area. Huntsville. And they have their offices in Houston, and they travel almost every day, back and forth.
That's a long drive.
They do videos, I know, but they do it because they're artists, and that's how they roll. Videos, corporate videos, a lot of really high-end, sophisticated, things like that. They're also painters and artists of that kind.
How cool.
So they're very, very cool people, yes. And Bubarusa Productions, so if you need any kind of video, make sure you talk to them. And finally, of course, chiropractic, Quality of Life Chiropractic have been long-time members. They're one of the first ones that joined our Chamber of Commerce. And they've been around for a long time. So if you have any kind of back tweakage, problems with your back, if you need something like that, make sure you talk to Quality of Life Chiropractic. Anything else, Janice, over there?
No, I think that's about it that's coming up.
All right, very good. So we're talking to George Herrera. George Herrera is with Ambit Energy. Ambit Energy is a company founded on sound principles and values that can help you not only save money on your electric bill, but eliminate your bill altogether. There are some requirements, obviously, but if you want to learn more and if you're interested in talking to George, make sure that you give him a buzz, and in exchange for your electric bill, for him to get a look at it, he will give you a $100 gift certificate, and Janice already put it in her purse. So
I was like, did I? No.
I thought you did. I thought it was
I
like
thought I did too.
like Hispanic women, they'll put the sweetbread in their purse first, then they'll talk to you. I thought you were doing the same thing with that gift card. Bottom line is, George, what if 20 people call you for that?
I'll give him 20 cards.
Okay, so George has 20 cards for as many people as want to call George and exchange your electric bill. Now, do I have to sign up with you or no?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, so basically, I can just show it to you and you'll give me that.
Yes.
Okay, so 832-819-1116. Talk to George Herrera. George Herrera is with Ambit Energy. George, so what else do you want to announce to the public now? Is there something on your mind that we haven't touched that we want to be sure that you announce? Please. Go ahead. Is there something on your mind? Bad question. Okay.
Well, perhaps the thing that I need to make clear is that we can handle any spender of electricity.
Right.
We can help residential and commercial, no matter the size.
Okay. So if I have a small house and I really don't spend a lot of money on my electric bill, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Even though you like the big ones. Of course. Okay. So when you're a businessman, obviously you're going to like them like that. All right. So for you to get known in the Chamber of Commerce, you need to, of course, attend events and things like that. Janice has a question or something.
Yes, actually, I had a question about this gift card. Do you know if we would be able to use this gift card for the Gala Hotel?
It's a Holiday Inn Suites.
Holiday Inn and Suites.
That's a very good possibility, because that card works on more than 500,000. That card works on more than 500,000 hotels, and it's got no expiration date.
All right. So the answer is maybe.
Shot. Yeah.
All right.
Let's look it up.
Because we do know that the Holiday Inn and Suites, it's beautiful. The biggest thing I keep telling them and people who listen is that hotel, the only thing about Holiday Inn that is about that hotel is the name. But if you go into that hotel, that's a Hilton, that's a Hyatt. I mean, it's a nice, high-level hotel, high-end. Brand new, been around 5 years.
I heard they have good food.
Very good food. A little expensive, but good food. I mean, it's expensive because it's good, I guess, for a hotel, right? Yeah. And we had a happy hour there last week, and it was a pretty successful event. So we like the Holiday Inn Suites in Shenandoah. So Janice, you're holding that card. Am I thinking that you're going to actually let George see your electric bill?
I'm
Okay, so we're making Janice commit here on the air. We think that she might say yes. And there's several people I know in the chamber that I know there's several people right now listening that will probably take
especially
you up
if there's
on it.
no commitment.
Okay.
Especially if there's no commitment. The thing is, though, and this is something for those of you listening, and I have to, I don't know why I have to reiterate this, but it's just one of those things that I just can't believe. Guys, whenever you're doing business with me or anybody else in the Chamber of Commerce or any other person that's in business, be fast. Just be fast. Because if you don't give me some sort of immediate gratification thing, you're gone. You're done. I'm going to give you an example. Last night, 2 nights ago, I went on Amazon, and I don't know what happened, but in the end, I clicked pay, and boom, I bought I don't know how much money worth of groceries and stuff on Amazon, right? Like that. It was delivered yesterday. Like all this stuff. That is going to replace you if you don't act fast. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not even going to talk to people. I'll just go online and figure everything else out. So what I'm saying is maybe haircuts might be a little bit less intense, but things like services like George and other things like that, it's all going to go online. It's all going to go away if you're not fast enough for me. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're not precise and if you're not good at what you say and how you say it, I will say thank you and then go research it and do it myself.
Except when delivering your phone number. Slow down.
Well, when you want people to get a hold of you, that's part of the process. What I'm trying to tell you is that if you make me wait, Like if people sign up for that thing and say, George, call me, and you wait, they're going to go away, you know? So thank you again, George. Anything else? Give us your phone number one more time, please, George.
That's 832-819-1116.
Anything else, Janice?
No, just remember, it's all about who you know.
All right, so thank you again for being on the program. We'll talk to you next week. Tom Brody will be here. We have somebody very important that will be interviewed. I'm Dr. Carlos Sanchez, Hispanic Chamber Connection Radio Show. Thanks again for being here. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.